e azul Malaguedo. Welcome to the Malaka podcast. Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx reportedly had to be revived during terrifying medical crisis. Insiders share he is very lucky to be alive. More information has been revealed about Jamie Foxx's medical condition. As we know, on April 12, Jamie's daughter announced that he was hospitalized, and then was reported that Jamie suffered a stroke and had several complications, including not being able to speak. Now, reports from a source says that doctors needed to revive him during the medical scare. The source says Jamie suffered a serious medical episode and needed immediate attention. It was touch and go for a few days with him, and he had to be revived. He is very lucky to be alive. He also said that he suffers from high blood pressure, which doctors say can cause clots in the brain, leading to a stroke. Doctors believe this was a long time coming and really had to act fast, and if they didn't, they said he could have been a goner. So we're going to be sending love and prayers to Jamie and his family.
That's right. Definitely sending healing energy to Jamie Foxx. 55 years old, that's young, man. That's why you got to watch all of that when you get to a certain age.
Yeah.
If you were born in the 1900s, you get to a certain age, you got to take care of yourself. High blood pressure, high cholesterol.
Not even when you get to a certain age, you should check yourself regardless. I know brothers in their 30s that are passing away over high blood pressure, overweight, or heart problems, heart disease, and all that. So definitely listen to your body. I heard Tony Braxton say that yesterday. Listen to your body.
That's right. Because we didn't live the best lifestyle when we was young.
No.
Drinking, smoking, not getting enough sleep, raw dogging, all that stuff catches up with you.
Raw dogging.
Well, yeah.
that's the one that fit with you, Gary.
Well, that was fun.
Wow.
What?
I'm sorry.
It feels better.
Let's move on to a better show.
I mean, yeah, it definitely feels better. Anyways, we'll talk about that in another podcast. The point is, okay, Jamie Foxx, as you've heard the last few weeks, is not doing so well. And I just heard recently that he has woken up because I think at one point he was in a coma. And he's, as you can see by the Breakfast Club here, I always enjoy listening to the Breakfast Club. It's a good little show. Although I don't know why they named themselves the Breakfast Club. I don't remember any black people in that movie. I mean, even the janitor was white. I'm kidding. Come on. It's all good fun. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Foxx, man. Last couple of months, actually, I wanted to do a podcast about him. He always seemed like a pretty interesting guy, and multi-talented dude. And then all of a sudden you hear he's not doing well, and it was kind of a mystery there. I mean, why did he have a stroke? Or did he have a stroke? And then I saw this stupid story online about him, he would go to Puff Daddy's parties, and he had permission to tape things, and he saw something that he shouldn't have, and maybe Puff Daddy had something to do with it, allegedly. Listen, I don't believe any of this shit. I mean, this is how fucked up the internet is, and it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy, and I just wish him a speedy recovery here, and, I figure, why not? Let's, good as time as any to talk about Jamie Foxx. I already got shit by saying that Breakfast Club joke, but the point is, he seems like a pretty good dude. And it kind of scares me, to be honest with you. I mean, because me personally, I haven't lived the healthiest life either. I got arthritis, I got diabetes. Oh guys, I have so many problems. And not just this podcast doing, probably one of the most unsuccessful podcasts in human history, considering I've been doing it for over 5 years. But I mean, if he's going to go through this shit at 55, I mean, technically at 41, I should be dead. Props to all the medication I have to take. But the point is, always take care of yourself, and he seems like a pretty fit dude. So for him to have all the, again, it just proves that you always got to take care of yourself. And again, I don't know what's going on with Jamie Foxx's personal life, physical, whatever. I mean, like I said, on the outside, everything looks good. Pause. Quote Cameron. But the point is, you always got to take care of yourself. Okay, it doesn't matter what age you are, whatever. You live a young life, like Mr. Charlemagne said. Get all your shit out of your system. No condoms. Which, by the way, on the Malaka podcast, we support condoms here. Okay, they may not be magnums, but they're still a decent size. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, you got to take care of yourself. Okay, so and that's what I'm doing the last couple weeks. Now I'm on Ozempic. If it's going to work, I don't know. Who knows? Ask me in a month. But again, we'll talk about that in later podcasts. So many things to talk about. It's going to be a great summer. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, I hope Jamie Foxx is all right. And I figure today's as good as day as any to talk about him. So let's get into it. Eric Marlon Bishop. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, so Jamie Foxx isn't his name. Okay. That's okay. I've heard stories about this before. I heard that when he first started doing stand-up, he wanted to change his name, whatever. For some reason, whatever. I don't know. Like most rappers and R&B singers, they change their name. It's all good. A part of it was because of Red Fox, because he was a big fan of his. So Jamie Foxx has got good taste. Red Fox is in my top 5. If you don't know who Red Fox is, shame on you. But very funny comedian. He's actually one of the guys that, just a little side note there, he actually got what's his name, Mr. Miyagi there, the job for Karate Kid. It's a long story there, but he actually helped him out there. But anyways, so that's his real name, Eric Marlon Bishop. That's kind of a cool name. I mean, it's like 3 names in one. All right. Anyways, born December 13th, 1967. Fuck, man. Ladies and gentlemen, being a Leaf fan, Toronto Maple Leaf fan, I'm just cursed by this number, 1967. And, the Leafs recently, they should have wrapped up the series with the Lightning. Now today, they're going to play them. Hopefully they win. If not, worst case, Game 7. And we all know how good the Leafs are in Game 7. Oh, fuck. Gee, why am I saying this out loud? Oh, fuck. Moving on. Known professionally as Jamie Foxx, is an American actor, comedian, and singer. He became widely known for his portrayal of Ray Charles in the 2004 biographical film Ray, for which he won the Academy Award, BAFTA, Screen Actors Guild Award, Critics' Choice Movie Award, and Golden Globe Award for Best Actor. That same year, he was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role in the crime film Collateral. Since 2017, Foxx has served as the host and executive producer of the Fox game show Beat Shazam. Other acting roles include Staff Sergeant Sykes in Jarhead, record executive Curtis Taylor Jr. in Dreamgirls, Detective Ricardo Tubbs in the 2006 film adaptation of TV series Miami Vice, the title role in the film Django Unchained, the supervillain Electro in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man No Way Home, Will Stacks in Annie, gangster Bats Leon Jefferson III, I almost said ill there, in Baby Driver, and as Walt McMillan in Just Mercy, where he received a SAG Award nomination. In 1991, Foxx joined the cast as a feature player in sketch comedy show In Living Color until the show's end in 1994. Following this success, he was given his own television sitcom, The Jamie Foxx Show, in which he starred, co-created, and produced, airing for 5 highly rated seasons from 1996 to 2001 on the WB television network. Foxx is also a Grammy Award-winning musician, producing 4 albums which have charted in the top 10 of the US Billboard 200. Unpredictable, which topped the chart. Intuition, Best Night of My Life, and Hollywood, A Story of a Dozen Roses. Ladies and gentlemen, is there anything this man can't do? I mean, Jesus, this is insane. And we've seen online, he tells all these stories how he used to have these parties and whatever, and he even asked Puff Daddy for advice. Okay, how do I throw a party? Whatever. And he's like, listen, I don't have that kind of money. So what does he do? He gets I'm paraphrasing what he said, but he said something like he got some food, whatever, some chicken, and but he served it on a nice tray. He's that. I like what he says. It just everything. Listen, that's actually great advice. Every guy, single guy, once you're married, you don't care. But if you're a single guy, you should have at least a nice tray. If you have a lady over, whatever, it's impressive. It shows that you care. So I get that, and every time he'd have the ladies come to his party, the ladies would always say, "Oh, we don't want to come to these parties because we're always harassed by guys." And he's like, it's okay, so it's okay. The guys are cool, and he tells all these stories about meeting, Pharrell from the Neptunes and Kanye West. And the one story I love, he saw some guy just standing by himself, whatever, like in a lime green suit, and he's like, yeah, my name's Jay-Z, that just little stories like that I love. So I mean, I grew up loving Jamie Foxx. I mean, the first time I ever saw him was probably somewhere between In Living Color and Def Comedy Jam. Now, Def Comedy Jam, if you don't know, was this just beast of comedians coming out, and it was mostly black people, but I mean, it was pretty. I mean, it introduced a lot of people, like guys like Bernie Mac, Chris Tucker, Martin Lawrence, Jamie Foxx, obviously. It was a good vehicle for a lot of these guys. And I remember, I think Jamie Foxx joined the cast of Living Color. I want to say season 4. I remember. So yeah, man, and that show, forget. I mean, that was. That was one of those shows that absolutely launched the Fox network as well, of course, with Married with Children and all that. And yeah, so after that, you got his own show, like they said here, and movies, and there he goes. Singer, sky's the limit with this guy. So it's pretty, and keep in mind, this is what, maybe early 90s, whatever, and he's still relevant to this day, 2023. I mean, that's pretty insane. I mean, a lot of people maybe that have a 5-year, 10-year run, still relevant. Still looks better than all of us. I mean, that's why when I heard this news, killer, we're all shocked because one person I thought of was Gregory Hines, who was an actor, and he died pretty young as well, and he was always in great shape as well, and. You're like, oh, fuck, and then it makes me wonder about my health. I mean, dude, I could wake up dead tomorrow. I mean, who knows? I sugar's my cocaine. I'm not gonna lie. It's not going anywhere. But the point is, it was just a shock to everybody. So, and he's accomplished a lot, with his life already, and he's still going, and yeah. So it's just. Yeah, it's still kind of a shock to everybody here, but I'm glad he's doing all right now. But hey, man, take all the time you need. That's all I can say. But I found a few facts on. When I say few, I found 50. So it says 50 facts about Jamie Foxx, born as Eric Marlon Bishop. Yeah, see, they can't believe it either. What was it? The boomsbeat.com. There you go. So here's a couple facts. Well, the first name, it's his name, Eric. Marlon Bishop, yeah, we established that one. I don't know. I mean, I always wonder, would he have been as a success if it wasn't for the name change? Or, I mean, I don't know. Is it Michael Keaton, real name is Michael Douglas or something? So obviously I had to change it because, Michael Douglas, whatever, we all know that. But, I don't know. Eric Marlon Bishop. I mean, Bishop, that's let's be honest. I mean, if you meet a person named Bishop, are you going to fuck with him? Of course not. So it says here, as an actor, he worked, worked for Ray. Yeah, we established that already. Other prominent roles include Django Chain. Yeah, we got that one too. Jamie Foxx also Grammy winner. Yeah, we know that. Jamie Foxx was born in Terrell, Texas. All right, so he's a Texan. All right, there you go. See, don't hey, Bush said it years ago. Don't mess with Texas. That's it. I mean, some I know a lot of the gun laws and all that, whatever. But what are you gonna do? I've seen pictures of people like in Walmart with the gun on their holster. I don't know if I mean, I love Walmart, but I mean, do I love it that much? He is the son of Daryl Bishop, renamed, I hope I don't fuck this up, Shahid Abdullah, following his conversion to Islam, who sometimes worked as a stockbroker, and Louise Annette Talley Dixon. Cool. Shortly after his birth, Foxx was adopted and raised by his mother's adoptive parents, Esther Marie Nelson, domestic worker and nursery operator, and Mark Talley, a yard worker. Two tough professions, guys. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say we're done with COVID. I mean, are we? I don't know. I mean, SARS is still around, right? So I don't know. Who knows? But I don't know. Being a nurse, we all know it's a tough job. Yard work, forget it. I've done yard work before. Forget it. I mean, being Greek and Italian, it's kind of in the culture. But yeah, see, I can be racist against my own people too. So don't worry about it. That's what we're all about here on the Malaka podcast, making fun of everybody in an equal way. Jamie Foxx has had little contact with his birth parents, who were not part of his upbringing. Okay, well, what are you going to do? Jamie Foxx was raised in the black quarter of Terrell, which at the time was a racially segregated community. Okay, now, listen, we all know what we're thinking, okay? The whole Texas thing, let's just say they share different views on certain things, okay? You know where I'm going with this. So, yeah, I mean, so Jamie Foxx had to actually definitely be extra tough for that, all right? Jamie Foxx has often acknowledged his grandmother's influence in his life as one of his greatest reasons for his success. That's nice. Jamie Foxx began playing the piano when he was 5 years old. I don't think I could talk when I was 5. Ladies and gentlemen, I remember taking 3 piano lessons. Cost my parents $60, $20 per session there. I remember at one point, I don't think I ever told this to my parents, but at one point the woman would just say, "Hey, just keep doing this," and then like she would deal with something else in the next room, and I don't think she took it seriously. I mean, nobody expected me to be Beethoven, but the point is, I mean, start learning an instrument at age 5, that's pretty impressive. Jamie Foxx had a strict Baptist upbringing, and as a teenager, he was a part-time pianist and a choir leader in Terrell's New Hope and Baptist Church. There you go. So, not only did they need his, talent on the keys there, but started singing as well. There you go. So you always hear a lot of these singers too, like they always always start in church and all that, as a young person. So, yeah, there you go. Jamie Foxx's natural talent for telling jokes was already in evidence as a second grader, when his teacher would use him as a reward. If the class behaved, Foxx would tell them jokes. There we go. Why not? Ladies and gentlemen, listen, I always tell people, doing stand-up, it's tough. Okay, I've done stand-up before, I'll talk about that another time, but yeah. It's not easy, But at the same time, if you're young, your best audience could be, your classmates. And I heard a similar story with Jim Carrey as well, where he would, and it's funny I mentioned Jim Carrey because he ends up being, working with him years later. Jim Carrey, the last 15 minutes or 10 minutes of the class, whatever, the teacher, he would just drive the teacher nuts. Obviously, Jim Carrey, it's, young Jim Carrey just, doing his thing, whatever. And he told him, he said, listen, if you could refrain from not being whatever, just being Jim Carrey, I'll let you have the last 10 minutes of the class or 15 minutes and you can do whatever you want. So and this is where you got to give teachers props, where a lot of people say, oh, teachers don't earn their money, oh, they get summers off. Fuck off. Okay, my mom was a teacher. She worked really hard. Okay, she had to put up with a lot of shit. She worked with special ed and all that. So again, I'll talk about that another time. But, this is where teachers, really, are really cool. So they recognize, he recognized something in, or maybe she, I don't know, didn't say, recognized something cool in Jamie Foxx and said, you know what, just do your thing, and there you go. Jamie Foxx attended Terrell High School, where he received top grades and played basketball and football as quarterback. Ladies and gentlemen, like, if you think Jamie Foxx doesn't get a lot of pussy now, like imagine a young Jamie Foxx as an athlete, funny guy, playing the piano, and on top of that, he's a quarterback, because we all know quarterbacks never get pussy. This guy was just born to this. Jesus Christ. His ambition was to play for the Dallas Cowboys, and he was the first player in the school's history to pass more than 1,000 yards. So on top of that, he's breaking records. I mean, Jesus. Okay. Well, that's really going to come in handy for a future film that he will be in, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Jamie Foxx also sang in a band called Leather and Lace. That sounds freaky. After completing high school, Foxx received a scholarship to United States International University, where he studied classical music and composition. There you go. See? You know your craft. You improve on it. Take a couple classes. That's it. Boom. That's it. The amount of pussy. Sorry. Jamie Foxx first told jokes at a comedy club's open mic night in 1989 after accepting a girlfriend's dare. You know how many stories I hear like this? Like, literally people just show up at, like, and it's not even they plan that day to do stand-up. They just show up there. They're with their friends, with a date, and it's open mic. Get up there. Oh, you think you're so funny. And they get up there, and that's it. Like, that's how a lot of these people start. It's crazy. So, So again, that night, he, I'm sure he absolutely got laid that night. And there you go. He starts off with his stand-up career. That's awesome. When he found that female comedians were often called first to perform, he changed his name to Jamie Foxx, feeling that it was a name ambiguous enough to disallow any bias. Okay. Jamie Foxx chose his surname as a tribute to the African-American comedian Red Fox. You big dummy! I love it. Red Fox, I'm telling you. I'm going to say is this. If you listen to one thing about Red Fox, first of all, Sanford and Son, classic show. But you got to listen to the one special he did called You Gotta Wash Your Ass. And literally on the cover, it shows him like lifting a donkey's tail, and he kind of gets a bad whiff. But listen to the special. I think it's on YouTube. Check it out. It's hilarious. It's rest in peace to Red Fox. I love that guy. Jamie Foxx joined the cast of In Living Color in 1991, where his reoccurring character Wanda also shared a name with Red's friend and co-worker LaWanda Page. There you go. So In Living Color, I'm going to get more into it in a little bit. Following a recurring role in the comedy drama sitcom Rock, Foxx went on to star in his own sitcom, The Jamie Foxx Show, from 1996 to 2001. I mentioned that before, but again, this is how much of an impact he made on In Living Color. People are like, you know what? Let's give this guy his own show. Let's see what he does. So, 5-year run, that's pretty good. That's enough for syndication. Syndication means, repeats, when other networks, in the future pick up the show, you're basically set for life. Listen, it may not be Ray Romano money, but still, it's pretty good. Jamie Foxx made his film debut in the 1992 comedy Toys. well, yeah, we'll get into that. Jamie Foxx, his first dramatic role came in Oliver Stone's 1999 film Any Given Sunday, where he was cast as a hard-partying American football player, partly because of his own football background. Again, we're getting more into that. Jamie Foxx played taxi driver Max Durocher. Durocher? Is that how you say it? Durocher? Okay. In the film Collateral, alongside Tom Cruise, for which he received outstanding reviews and a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. We'll get into that later. In 1994, Foxx released an album on the Foxx record label entitled Peep This. Peep This, homie. Sorry. No, Peep This. Peep This. It doesn't that's more... It's just like, I haven't heard that term in a while. I mean, it's more like 90s. Yeah, a little thousand, but that's that era. Anyways, in 2003, Foxx made a cameo in Benzino's music video for Would You, which features Lisa Ray, McCoy, and Mario Winans. There you go. In 2004, Foxx featured on the rapper Twista's song Slow Jams. Together with Kanye West, reached #1 on the US Billboard Hot 100 Singles chart and #3 on the UK Singles chart. Ladies and gentlemen, this song was huge. Okay, so the first time this song was, it came... it was on Kanye's first album, okay? Then they kind of released it as like a Twista song because he's on the song, whatever. And again, I'm kind of paraphrasing here. He told the story how he hooked up with Kanye West there, and he saw this guy with a backpack. He's like, "Oh man, you gotta be on my song, fam." And when you first heard the hook, like he sang it very extremely R&B, like, yeah, she wants yeah, who the Vendros, and kind of like, nah, not fam, Kim ain't gonna like this, fam. Listen, so he told them basically, sing it more like, she wants some Marvin Gaye, some Luther Vandross, a little Anita, and I'm at this party, all right. Gonna be. There you go. Thank you. She got a dark-skinned friend, look like Michael Jackson. She got a white-skinned friend, look like Michael Jackson. There you go. See? Everyone's a little racist. The point is, this song was huge, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it was fucking everywhere. This was the shit, okay? Fucking great song. But not the last time they would collaborate. His second collaboration with Kanye West, Gold Digger, in which Foxx sang Ray Charles' influenced I Got a Woman hook, then went straight to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, remaining there for 10 weeks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I originally heard that this song wasn't even supposed to make the album. It was one of those, keep in mind, guys, they say 90%, like when you make an album, 90% of the time, the single is usually the last track to get recorded. Because you're kind of trying to figure out, okay, what's the song that's going to really explode or whatever, and maybe I'll make one last minute, see what's going on with the times, blah, 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 whatever, right? This song apparently, I heard at the time, was supposed to be on a mixtape or something. I don't think the mixtape ever came out. But yeah, again, this song was huge. Another huge banger. I mean, everybody quotes this. I mean, guarantee you play this at a club, bar, it doesn't matter. You play the part where they say, "We want prenup." Yeah. Every fucking guy will sing that part. Okay? Sorry, ladies. It's true. We absolutely do need one. Okay? Ask Jeff Bezos. But this song, again, was huge. So at the time, he just did the Ray Charles movie there, Ray, and he sang it in that, Ray Charles voice there. And, Kanye killed it. I know, Kanye, the whole Adidas and racist and Hitler thing. I know. I know. Okay, but this was back in the day, you know. Everybody loved Kanye. It didn't matter what he did, you know, he's just having fun, whatever, you know. I don't know. Will Kanye come up with another Gold Digger Part 2? Who the fuck knows? But, I mean, it's probably his biggest hit. Probably technically Jamie Foxx's biggest collaboration for sure. Yeah, so people still go nuts for this song. So there you go. In 2005, Foxx featured on the single Georgia by Atlanta rapper Ludacris and Field Mob, which sampled Ray Charles' hit Georgia on My Mind. Again, another big song. Yeah, he was riding this Ray Charles wave for quite a while, man. I mean, but again, I mean, this is a huge movie. Again, we'll get into that in a little bit, but yeah, another great song. Jamie Foxx would also portray Ray Charles in the biographical film Ray, obviously, for which he won an Academy Award for Best Actor Fanned. Best Actor Fanned? What the fuck does that mean? The BAFTA Award. What does that mean? I don't know. Best. Okay. Maybe it's a typo. For Best Actor in a Leading Role. Cool. Again, we'll get into that in a little bit. Jamie Foxx is the second male in history to receive 2 acting Oscar nominations in the same year for 2 different movies. Collateral and Ray. The only other male actor to achieve this being Al Pacino. Hooah! Oh yeah. And ironically, he's in the film with James. And again, we'll get it. You see, everything connects. Don't worry. I got this. In 2005, Foxx was invited to join the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. That's a pretty big honor. Jamie Foxx released his second studio album, Unpredictable, in December 2005. It debuted at number 2, selling 598,000 copies in its first week, rising to number 1 the following week and selling an additional 200,000 copies. Unpredictable. Listen, you gotta see that video, okay? I mean, he's got every it woman at the time in Hollywood. I mean, like even still, Eva Longoria. Oh, Madonna. I heard at one point she lived in a car before she became famous. I mean, listen, all these people have struggled and worked their asses off to do what they got to do in this life. This is awesome. Awesome. I mean, oh. I'm starting to think he just went to the hospital just to get some rest. I mean, holy shit. I mean, I don't know. I heard a nude picture of him got leaked 2 years ago, and I never saw it, but I heard, it's I don't know. It's like Anaconda Part 2. This snake's not this big. To date, the album has sold 1.98 million copies in the United States and was certified double platinum by the RIAA. The album is also charted on the UK album charts, where it peaked at number 9. Music, acting, piano, pussy. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't end. It doesn't end. Holy shit. Jamie Foxx became the 4th artist to have both won an Academy Award for an acting role and to have achieved a number 1 album in the US, joining Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, and Barbra Streisand. Holy shit. Hold on. And the acting, TV, you know what I'm going to say. I mean, he's up there with these people. Jeez. At the 2006 Black Entertainment Television BET Awards, Foxx won Best Duet Collaboration with Kanye West for Gold Digger and tied with Mary J. Blige's Be Without You for Video of the Year. Good little video too. Hype Williams, pretty good. It'll cost you, but it's worth it. On December 8th, 2006, Foxx received 4 Grammy Award nominations, which included Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocals for Love Changes, featuring Mary J. Blige, Best R&B Album for Unpredictable, Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group or Georgia by Ludacris and Field Mob, featuring Jamie Foxx, and Best Rap Sung Collaboration for Unpredictable featuring Ludacris. Pooh! Oh, Madonna. Mo money, mo money, mo money. Following on from these successes, Foxx went on to appear in the box office hits Jarhead, Miami Vice, and Dreamgirls, which lifted his profile even higher as a bankable star in Hollywood. 2007 brought him the lead role in the action thriller film The Kingdom, opposite Chris Cooper, Jason Bateman, Jennifer Garner, and I always say this right, Ashraf Barham. I think I got it. In September 2007, Foxx was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Duh. It was one of the most amazing days of my life, said Foxx. There you go. In April 2009, Foxx played the lead role in the dramatic film The Soloist. A few months later, in October 2009, he played a starring role alongside Gerard Butler in the thriller Law Abiding Citizen. Jamie Foxx released his third album titled Intuition in 2008, which featuring Kanye West, T.I., Neo, and T-Pain. The album's first single, Just Like Me, featuring T.I., was promoted by a video directed by Brett Radner. All right. Which featured an appearance by Taraji P. Henson. You guys can do your own research on him. The second single, Blame It, featured T-Pain and became a top 5 single on the Billboard Hot 100 and a #1 single on the Billboard Hot R&B Hip Hop Song chart. The Blame It music video, directed by Hype Williams, again, might cost you a couple bucks, but it's worth it, features cameo appearances by Forrest Whitaker, Samuel Jackson, Ron Howard, Quincy Jones, and Jake Gyllenhaal, amongst others.
Leave it on the goose, leave it on the Patron, leave it on the bone, not in the zone, leave it on the alcohol, blame it on the alcohol, blame it on the buck,
Hey, blame it on the Henny, hey, blame it on the Henny, blame it on the alcohol, and then on the alcohol. Listen. That song was fucking everywhere. Okay? Huge hit. All right? And again, like, you know, movies, TV. Now he's killing it in music. I mean, Jesus, it doesn't stop. Catchy song. You play that song, you have to drink. That's the rule. That's just, you know, it's crazy. Shout out to Ron Howard for, being in that. You really see Ron Howard in music videos. I'm not going to lie. Like, when I saw him pop out of the car, he was like grinning and shit. He's like, oh, man, time to party, man. This is awesome. We didn't party like this on the Andy Griffin show. But yeah, no, but I love Ron Howard, man. Sorry, I'm just laughing because, I mean, look up Ron Howard. That guy's had a hell of a career too. I mean, man, it's crazy. Samuel Jackson, Quincy Jones, bro. Quincy Jones, man. Holy shit. I mean, Quincy Jones. Again, the Red Fox connection. He like, I heard a thing. He like, Red Fox came up to him one day and he said, "Man, I'm making this song. I'm making this show about garbage. I need a theme song." And like, he literally went into a studio, Quincy Jones, and in 20 minutes, high on opiates, made one of the best songs in TV theme history. I mean, Night Shift. That was the name of the movie. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. Night Shift. You have to see Night Shift. One of Ron Howard's first movies. Michael Keaton, the Fonz. It's just fucking great movie. They become pimps. It's an 80s movie. Don't worry about it. It's you couldn't do it today, but back then it's awesome. The point is, I mean, the sky's the limit with Jamie Foxx, man. This is crazy. Like, I mean, you'd be happy to get one of these people in your video. Forrest Whitaker, he's killing it now in Godfather of Harlem. Jake Gyllenhaal, yeah. I did a whole thing on like, I hate Jake Gyllenhaal, and then at the end of it, I love the guy. Pause. The point is, yeah, I mean, his godmother is Jamie Lee Curtis. Paul Newman taught him how to drive. I mean, the guy ended up being a cool dude. So, anyways, the point is, I mean, look at everything this guy's accomplished. Holy, this is fucking crazy. And we still got more facts here. Holy shit! What? I don't know. Did he discover plutonium too? Jesus. Foxx's musical career has also included a number of collaborations. No shit. In 2007, he recorded the song "She Goes All the Way." I mean, on a first date, you know, you hope for the best. With country superstars Rascal Flatts for their Still Feels Good album. There you go. So, I don't know. Him and Nelly, I don't know. They keep... Snoop Dogg, too. I don't know. All these guys are doing tracks with country stars. Why not? Ask Lil Nas X. It worked out pretty well. Jamie Foxx performed backing vocals for artist-songwriter Tank. He featured alongside The Dream on Plies' Please Excuse My Hands. There you go. Listen, hashtag me too. You got to watch where your hands go, guys. Okay, come on. Keep it classy. He also appeared alongside Fabulous on the remix of Neo's Miss Independent. Jamie Foxx collaborated with rapper The Game on the track Around the World. Foxx also featured on T.I.'s single Live in the Sky from the album King. He keeps going, guys. I mean, it's one. You know what? Listen, you know, ask Nate Dogg, rest in peace, king of the hooks. But ask a guy like Akon, okay? If you can get a reputation where, you know, you just sing on a song, you know, singing the hook, you show up in the studio, get $100,000. I'm assuming you're getting at least that, maybe more with, you know, you show up in the video. I'm sure you get another $100,000, whatever. You know, you're laughing. You know, Jamie Foxx, forget it. I mean, he was that dude for a while. There you go. So yeah, it's good money. Good money. In 2013, Foxx was cast as President James Sawyer in The White House Down alongside Channing Tatum. The following year, Foxx appeared in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 as the villain Electro, and co-starred with, I'm going to fuck this one up, Quvenzani? Quvenzane with the little accent line on top there. Okay. Wallace in Annie. Sony's Will Smith, fucker, and Jay-Z's produced updates on the comic strip turned musical. Fuck Will Smith. In April 2011, Foxx voiced Nico, a canary, in the movie Rio. Nico, Rio. Okay. Voiceover work, always easy money. And last fact, during the summer of 2011, Foxx was involved as a producer in The Flow with Affion Crockett on Fox. There you go. So TV, movies, producer, music. Jesus Christ. I mean, like, where does it end? Where does it end? And he's done some stand-up too. A lot of people always forget that. That's how I remember him. One thing I'd like to talk about before I get into the movies that Jamie Foxx has done, some good, some bad, some even he admits are shit, is that one incident that he had with the one comedian there, which I don't even know his name. I'm not ripping on the guy or nothing, but the one special he did, he's like ripping on the guy. I am your conscience. I don't know what you're saying right now. I am your conscience. So I like to put my 2 cents into that because, a lot of people say, oh, Jamie shouldn't have done that, the other guy should have responded, blah, blah, blah. All I'm going to say is this, okay? So, again, I'm not ripping on the guy because I don't even know his name. But that's sort of the point of this. And I say that because okay, so here's my thing. Like usually when you see a roast, okay, you don't. Actually, I should say what I'm talking about. So, okay, so they did a roast for Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith, if you don't know, he's a football player, legend. I mean, I don't follow football that much, but even I know who Emmitt Smith is. Okay, so they did this. So the one guy, Jamie Foxx, is hosting it, and then he calls up this next comedian named Doug Williams. Okay, so there's a lot of people there. Okay, Shaq's there. You know, a lot of star athletes are there. Okay, it's pretty crazy. So, you know, he comes on there. He's just talking, and let's just be honest. He's not doing that well. Okay, but at the same time, Jamie Foxx is mic'd. Okay, so you know, he's putting in his 2 cents, and the crowd can hear him. You know, he's kind of whatever. So the thing I heard before all this happened was apparently the guy here. I'm just telling you what I heard. I don't know if this happened. Whatever. Apparently they had a dispute, him and Jamie. I think at one point he threw a chair at Jamie or something like at him or whatever or something like that. But so there was like a little tension between these 2 guys anyway. So maybe this is Jamie Foxx's way of just getting back at him, and you know, like fuck you, I'm gonna get back at you live here, and you know. But I will say this about the guy here. It was pretty obvious that he froze up, and again, I tell this to everyone, you know, like, you know, people are like, well, why don't you say something to Jamie Foxx or what? You know, listen, when you're in that setting. You know, sorry, I'm just laughing at it's actually one of the first times I saw Jeff Ross. Jeff Ross killed at this roast for sure. He's definitely one of the funnier guys for sure. Didn't he? I think at one point Jeff Ross he was making fun of Shaq, and he said, "Oh, Shaq, I noticed your knuckles are scraped. Did you walk here?" Jeez. Anyways, I love Jeff Ross, man. But anyways. Yeah, so my thing is this, like, if the one here, what's his name, Williams there, like, if he attacked Jamie Foxx, and if he really did a good job, instead of kind of like closing up and, his phone would have been ringing off the hook the next day. I mean, the guy would have been like a millionaire. It would have been like if, back in the day, if you're on the Tonight Show and you get invited on the couch, which, by the way, I don't agree with, you know, because, I mean, think about it today. I mean, think about if today, if you had a white host, okay, and a white host is literally waving his hand to like a black comedian, inviting him to the couch. I don't even have to say anything there. But the point is, yeah, so he did not attack the way he should have. He kind of froze up and whatever, and Jamie's just still ripping on him. You're like, I am your conscience. Oh no, another joke bombed. You know, like he's just ripping him a new. I mean, dude. First of all, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not trying to rip on this guy even more. I never heard of this guy even before this. Definitely nobody heard about this guy after. I think he did a thing on Vlad TV there talking about the situation, whatever. But yeah, so my opinion is this. I mean, I did find it weird that Jamie Foxx was mic'd up, because I don't think I've ever seen that in a roast. I usually, you know, like even people bomb, you just kind of let them do their thing. Maybe you say something in the background if you're a comic, whatever. Maybe someone can barely hear you, but you're not mic'd up. So I don't know. To me, if the incident was true before, that they didn't get along before and something happened, and then for sure Jamie Foxx wanted to get him back. That's without a doubt. That's just my opinion. And if he responded better, like if he shut him up, then, I mean, who knows? Maybe it could have been the other way around. Maybe people would have not paid as much attention anymore to Jamie Foxx, or this guy would have gotten all the praise. So I don't know. In my opinion, this guy didn't. He definitely was not ready for that. So I mean, I tell people all the time. I mean, if you're coming up in Hollywood or whatever, or you want to be a star, be nice to everybody. Okay. I mean, obviously you're gonna meet some pricks along the way, but you know, I mean, you could definitely tell. Again, in my opinion, that Jamie definitely wanted to get this guy back for sure. So I don't know. I can't really blame Jamie. I got to be honest with you. And this guy, like I said, if he came back more harder, then he definitely would have shut him up. And I don't know, maybe Jamie wouldn't have done as many of these movies as you can see here. Shit, he's got 83 done and 11 coming up. Damn, that's crazy. So there you go. So I don't know. Always, if you're a comedian, this is the best advice I can give you. Always have shit in the chamber. Okay, always be ready. Okay, if it's someone that's going to heckle you on the desk or someone in the crowd, always be ready. Okay, and that's it. So IMDb here, because fuck Rotten Tomatoes, Malakias. Yeah, Jamie's had a hell of a career here, and it says here that the very first thing he did was a TV series called Comedy on the Edge, which was in 1990. And yeah, that's a young Jamie Foxx right there. He looked very similar to kind of what he looked like in Def Comedy Jam there. And yeah, you got look at D.L. Hughley, man, one of my faves. If that shirt doesn't represent in 1990 what DL's wearing, I don't know what does. Oh, this is on Comic View. Oh, okay, there we go. Wow, look at those Jerry curls. Oh, they showed Bill Cosby. Okay, moving on. The point is, y'all got to start somewhere. You know, it is what it is. I could have sworn I just saw Pootie Tang there. Anyways, yeah. So it looks like a little comedy special there, and there you go. And the very first actual role that he did in movies, I think I mentioned this before, was a movie called Toys, where he played a character named Baker, or he was a baker. Ladies and gentlemen, this movie sucks. I love Robin Williams. I did a podcast on him a while back. Love Robin Williams, don't get me wrong, but this, bupkis, this was bad. I think this was a movie that I think Robin Williams wanted to do this movie because, like, he had some agreement with Aladdin where if he does Aladdin, then they let him do this movie, I think. I'm pretty sure, but this was, it was kind of like a Bill Murray Ghostbusters Razor's Edge kind of thing there, and yeah, not good. Not good. But again, you know, hey, if someone tells you, you know, hey, your first movie's going to be with Robin Williams, who the fuck's going to say no to that? You know what I mean? So there you go. They did a TV series called Rock, which aired between 1991 and 1994. Got a pretty high rating, actually, 7.4 out of 10. I don't really remember this one. Charles Dutton. Charles Dutton, very good actor. A lot of people actually probably know him for being Sharif's father in Menace to Society. And he gives that really good speech when they're in the classroom there and, you know, the hunt is on and you're the prey. And then he was in a good episode of Sopranos, too. I remember that. I was saying, Charles Dutton plays a married garbage man who proves by his actions and his altruistic ways that though he collects refuse for a job, his life and relationships total more than mere garbage. There you go. Okay. Gotta be honest, I really don't remember the show. Garrett Morris is in it for a bit. Nice. Okay, so Jamie Foxx is in it for 9 episodes. Clifton Powell, who I don't care what role this guy plays, he always scares the shit out of me. Wait, he was in Mrs. Society too, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. Yeah. He was the guy that scared the white guy. Yeah. Do I stutter, motherfucker? Yeah. So yeah, I don't really remember the show. I'm sorry. Pardon my whiteness, but yeah. And then of course, he was in Living Color. Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, I could do a whole podcast on In Living Color. Okay, easily. I mean, I'll say is this: it's definitely one of the best sketch shows of all time. I mean, it's up there with Chappelle's Show, Saturday Night Live. You know, it's this kind of broke the barrier. And then the irony of this is, was it Damon Wayans was on Saturday Night Live? He got fired because I think he like improved in a scene or something, like acting like a gay guy or something like that, and And years later, him and his brothers started the show. So there you go. I mean, launched, it launched a little career, from this one guy. I don't know if you heard about him, Jim Carrey. Also, Jennifer Lopez. Yes, Jennifer Lopez was on The Living Color. She was one of the, what are the dancers called? The Twist Girls? No, it's something like that. I forgot. The Fly Girls. There you go. Fly Girls. She's so fly. Oh, these 90s terms. Oh, bring me back. Bring me back when rap music was good. The point, some of it's good. Don't worry. I'm just saying it's, you know what I'm saying. The point is, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, this forget it. I mean, yeah, I could do a whole podcast on this, guys. But again, if you have the chance, check it out. The only thing I'm disappointed in is if you get the DVDs, they don't include a lot of the music video, like montages or whatever, the ones they make fun of. I don't know, maybe they couldn't get the rights or whatever. But a lot of it you can see on YouTube anyway, so it's good there. Yeah, I remember Jamie Foxx joined the cast. I'm pretty sure he joined the 4th season. I think he kind of appeared in like a little bit here and there, but I think he became a full-time cast member in season 4. And I remember he did the one skit with him and Tommy Davidson where I think they were like security guards or... Yeah, I think they were like security guards or something like that. And Tupac showed up as I mean, they had a lot of, good guest appearances there. And the one character he did, which I'm pretty sure you can't do today, is he dressed up as a woman and like he powdered his lips like this, like, I was gonna rock his world. So I remember that was definitely his best character that he did. The more the one that he stood out there for sure. So yeah, man, this is an amazing show. So if you got the chance, check it out. Stream it. I don't know where you see your shit, but a lot of it's on YouTube. So yeah, definitely check it out. It's definitely one of the best sketch shows of all time. Then he did a voice over for Sea Bear and Jamal TV series. I don't remember that. And then he showed up in an episode of Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Yeah, I think I mentioned that before. No, did I? I think I did in I think that was Chris Tucker's first thing that he ever did. So yeah, Hanging with Mr. Cooper was all right. It was a good little show. Mo to the E to the Moesha. All right, showed up on an episode of that. Coolio 1 2 3 4. Get your woman on the floor. Gotta get up, get down. Gotta get up, get down. He plays the character Man. Okay, so I guess he's just in the background there. Rest in peace to Coolio. Then he was in the movie called The Truth About Cats and Dogs. He was in that, really? Okay. He played a character named Ed. I'll be honest, I never saw the movie. Then he was in a movie called The Great White Hype, where he played Hassan El Ruklin. Now, this was kind of they're kind of making fun of, like, the whole concept of, like, black boxer versus a white boxer and all that. And I don't know, the movie's okay. I mean, it's got its moments. I mean, Samuel Jackson's in it, so, it's a movie of the 90s. Of course he's in it. So, yeah, I mean, it's okay. 1997. Oh, boy. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people don't like this movie. A lot of people do like this movie. I'm one of these people that do like this movie. And it's a little movie called Booty Call. Now, for those of you who don't know what a booty call is is when you're a guy and, let's be honest, you're probably poor, but you still want to fuck. And it's late at night and, and on top of that, you're lazy too. So it's like 2, 3 in the morning and you're like, you still want to get off. And on top of that, you're still too lazy to jerk off. So what do? You call a female companion that you know, and you ask her to come over and fuck. And that is kind of the concept of this movie. Although they do go on dates, so it's not really a booty call, and that's something that always confused me about this movie. But again, if you're trying to dissect the concept of booty call in 1997, you probably don't have much of a life. But he plays a character named Buns, and of course the movie's made in 1997, so Buns is spelled B-U-N-Z, or Z, as Canadians say it. Tommy Davidson, his fellow friend on Living Color, who I always loved, by the way. I'm going to just put that out. Tommy Davidson's a really funny fucking dude. He plays the character Rashawn. Vivica A. Fox, lovely woman, plays Wow, her name in the movie is Listerine. Fuck off. No, it's not. Wait, how do you pronounce this? Lysterine. Fuck off. Listerine. And they spell it. No, that's not her name. Come on. Stop it. For real? That's awesome. Tamila Jones, another lovely woman, plays Nikki. So basically the whole point of this movie is, these two guys, they just want to go out there and get laid. And so Tommy Davidson's got more of a serious thing going on with Tamila, and Tamila's friend, Listerine. Oh man, come on, I totally forgot her name was Listerine. That's fucking awesome. I missed the 90s. The point is, she's got a friend named Listerine, and they try to do a double date here because Tommy's friend is or Rashawn's friend is Buns, Jamie Foxx there, and it's just, listen, what's this movie rated? 5.4 out of 10. Listen, if you look at the movie poster, it pretty much says it all. I mean, it's, like even the turquoise green outfit that the woman is wearing. I mean, again, this movie like just screams out 90s. It really does. I mean, you got Jamie Foxx there. He's trying to do I don't know. He looks like Little Yachty's father, I guess. I don't know yeah. So, and listen, it's one of those movies you just have fun with. That's all. Bernie Mac's in it. Rest in peace. Funny scene with him in the store there. Which reminds me, the store, the two guys who, again, these are just movies you cannot air today. First of all, you got these two guys who own like a store. I mean, the movie takes place in New York. I think some of it was taped in Toronto. I have that feeling because the one actor, again, I don't mean to rat this guy out or nothing, but so they got two actors who are, supposed to be, I guess, Indian descent, whatever. The one guy is clearly the bad guy from True Lies. Remember him? And then the other guy, I'm almost positive it's a white guy, and they painted his shit up. So again, these are things you cannot do today. Okay, ask Justin Trudeau. But it's just a funny movie, guys. It's good. It's stupid. It's funny. It's very colorful. The orange and the leather coats, and it's just a funny movie. I don't care what anybody says. Just like the tagline says, some guys will do anything for a little something. Okay. First of all, judging by the woman on the picture here, you see, back then that was known as a fat ass. Now, if you look today, it's all plastic. But the point is, it's a funny movie. Okay, I recommend it just for shits and gigs. But if it's not your thing, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But I recommend it. Moving on. Then he was in the Ice Cube video featuring DMX and DJ Clark Kent, We Be Clubbin'. I remember this song. I don't remember I mean, this is a remix, I guess. Okay. Huh. I do remember the movie. I remember the movie We Be Clubbin'. He played the DJ. He wasn't in for a lot, but it was a good little movie. Again, Bernie Mac, he's in a few scenes there. Bernie Mac always fucking killed it in everything he did. God bless that man. Yeah, that's another guy I miss a lot. But yeah. The movie was called it says here. Okay, yeah, 1998, The Players Club. Yeah, good little movie. I liked it. Held Up. I didn't like it. This one, yeah, although I will say this, I remember there's one scene in this movie that is pretty funny where he thought at one point Jamie Foxx got shot, but then he got something in his cheek. He thought it was a piece of glass, and it was actually a Dorito. So I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes we need Doritos, Captain Crunch. I mean, they can affect the top of your mouth. It does get a little rigid. Is it delicious? Absolutely. But just saying. This movie, not good. 1999 comes out. Okay, so at this point, he's got a good little roll going. All right, music here and there. He's got the movies, booty call. What do you want in life? Then you get a call from Oliver Stone. And you have the chance to be one of the main characters in his next movie. A little movie called Any Given Sunday, where he plays Willie Beeman. Hey, baby. Beeman. Got the ladies screaming. Think you beat me. You're dreaming. A song gets in your head. I don't know. It just does. Now, listen. A lot of people don't like this movie. I like this movie. I think it's pretty good. Now, I recommend the director's cut because it does cut out a few things here and there. Including a gruesome scene where somebody gets tackled so bad that literally, their eye pops out of their head. Yes, I didn't believe it either until I saw it, and it was just fucking insane. So, but again, Oliver Stone, he's not afraid of blood. But here's a story I heard. Okay, so originally they wanted Puff Daddy for this movie. Okay. Puff Daddy, I don't know. I think he wanted to do other things for the character, other ideas. Oliver Stone, he's one of these dudes where he likes to do things himself. And the story that I heard is that Oliver Stone, it was his birthday, and he said to himself, you know what? I'm going to give myself a birthday gift. I'm going to fire Sean Puffy Combs. And that's what he did. And apparently Jamie Foxx took over the role. There you go. That's it. And like I said, I mean, this movie, there's a couple slow parts here and there, but for the most part, I think it's a pretty solid movie. It gives you an idea of, like, again, listen, I've never played professional football. I got offered once in my last year in high school there. Hey, like, you're big and fat. You want to play football? No. Do I want to become a future quadriplegic? No. I didn't I didn't even say that right. You see, I rushed the word quadriplegic. Yeah, I say it right. There you go. See, I can't read. How the fuck am I gonna read these plays like between the thing? Fuck it. That rugby, forget it. And I even said, like, can I miss classes? Do I have to still do homework? Yes. Okay, fuck off. The point is, it looks pretty realistic to me. It looks pretty good. So, again. You got one of my favorite actors of all time, Al Pacino. And again, you're Jamie Foxx. You're like, I've done this. And you got a chance to work with Al Pacino basically one-on-one in a lot of scenes. Who's going to say no to that? Who's going to say no to that? There was a problem, though, I did hear where Jamie Foxx and LL Cool J. See, in the movie, Willie Beeman, LL Cool J's in it. One of the best rappers of all time, of course. Plays Julian Washington. Okay, now even in the movie, they sort of don't get along, whatever, for a bit, and it kind of carried on to real life as well. The one scene in the movie where they're fighting in the locker room, bathroom, whatever. Apparently, a lot of it was real, and there was kind of a tension there as well. So, I think they've resolved it since then. I don't think there's any ill will now, but yeah, I mean, it's. I don't know. Sometimes it's kind of a blessing in the sense that it shows up just better on camera. Like if, the fight is actually, if you actually hate the person, it shows up better on film. But, I mean, the cast is just insane. Look at this. Yeah, Al Pacino, Dennis Quaid, who I share a birthday with, April 9th. Cameron Diaz. James Woods, Jamie Foxx, LL Cool J, Matthew Modine, Jim Brown. That's a tough motherfucker. Lawrence Taylor. That's a tough motherfucker. Bill Bellamy, Andrew Brynarski. I hope I said that right. I want him to kick my ass. He's a big dude. Leah Roshan. I hope I said that right too. Lauren Hawley and Margaret. That was a cool little scene, by the way, when you see Al Pacino and Margaret together. I'm sure that was done on purpose just to see, two classic actors together. Aaron Eckhart, Elizabeth Berkley, Charlton Heston, John C. McGinley. Insane cast of people, guys. This is a great movie. Like I said, I recommend the director's cut. It adds a few bonuses there, but I thought it was pretty good. And very good soundtrack, by the way. Which, by the way, I've always wanted to say this. If you listen to the soundtrack, Mobb Deep has a track on there, who I love, by the way. Rest in peace to Prodigy. Havoc, great producer. They have a track on there called Never Going Back. Now, I'm almost positive. I haven't bothered to look, but I just assume because most of the times I'm right. I'm almost positive that track was inspired by another Al Pacino movie called Heat. Because remember the whole concept of Robert De Niro saying, I'm not going back. Like, I'm not going back to jail or whatever. I'm almost convinced of that. If someone can clarify that for me, that'd be great. But leave your comments in the section below, whatever that means. But the point is, excellent soundtrack, great movie. I loved it. So, and again, I haven't talked about this yet, but Jamie Foxx, when he's always on these shows, he always does like these great impersonations of people. I mean, you saw him on Joe Rogan podcast do a good Robert Downey Jr., which you never really see. He's like, okay, here's the deal. And then of course in the movie as well, he does he's kind of making fun of like Al Pacino because Al Pacino told him like, pretend you're in the ghetto and you're throwing the ball for the first time, and and he razzes him about that later, but it was good chemistry back and forth. I don't know. So a lot of people felt this movie was okay. I mean, it's got 6.9. Sorry. 6.9 rating out of 10, 7 out of 10, maybe 7.5, it depends how you look at it, but, I thought it was a pretty decent movie, so, I don't know, when you have the chance, check it out, but like I said, check out the director's cut, and you will see eyeballs flying. Jeez, you guys are rough, but anyways, then he did a movie called Bait, where he played Alvin Sanders. Now, I remember seeing this movie in theaters with my buddies. All right, it's got a 5.7 setting out of 10. Look, is it his best movie? No. Is it his worst movie? Absolutely not. It's a good little movie. I call it, nothing to do on a Sunday movie. Okay, you're chilling at home, you're relaxing, you throw it in. It's got some good action, good comedy. Again, very good soundtrack. It says here an ex-con is used by the police to lure a criminal out of hiding. Decent little cast too, guys. I mean, obviously you got Jamie Foxx in there. You got David Morse, who you've seen in a bunch of stuff. Just look him up. Trust me, you'll be like, oh, that guy. Yeah, that's the guy. Robert Pastorelli, Doug Hutchison, who I believe, this is okay. There's a little story on this guy. I think this guy at one point was like almost 50 and he married a 17-year-old. Now you're probably wondering, how the fuck do you marry a 17-year-old? Well, Las Vegas. But you know what? Despite all that, I just got to say this. Him and David were both great in The Green Mile. And if you've ever seen The Green Mile, definitely check that one out. That's definitely a really good movie. Very good movie. Kimberly LC. I hope I said that right. David Paymer, Mike Epps, very funny dude. Always liked him. Jamie Kennedy, I haven't seen it in a long time, and yet I don't know. They keep making these. I don't know. Like how many Scream movies have they made? I don't know, 7, 8. I don't know. They can't catch this fucker. He was great in the first Scream movie. But yeah, good little cast, guys. I would. Oh, Neil Cronin, Canadian boy. Yeah, I know this guy. I remember he was on a Canadian show for a while. I forgot the name of the show. But the point is, good little movie. I mean, nothing too spectacular or whatever, but I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was a good little movie. So if you're a fan, good old Jamie Foxx, definitely check it out. I forgot to mention this before, but Jamie Foxx show. Okay. Well, I did mention it before, but IMDb, they do things different here. So 100 episodes, 5 seasons. That's pretty good. I was able to catch a couple episodes here and there. I remember they always re-aired them on BET, so I always caught them on there. There's one great episode where they have the West Side Connection. Now, if you don't know, if you're not cool like me, the West Side Connection is a rap group consisting of Dub C, Ice Cube, and Mac 10. Came out with a couple albums there. Yeah, good little episode. Also, the one episode with E40 where they're trying to get a tux and I don't know. E40, man, like the guy just has his own language. Like you can see the clips on YouTube as well. But he just says his thing, and the guy just walks out. He's like, "What the hell did you just say?" Like he's got his own language. Always love E40. I think E40 has something like 35 albums or something. The guy's just the guy works his ass off, man. The guy's fucking awesome. But yeah, Jamie Foxx show was a good little show. It had Garrett Morris in there as well. I think we all know him from Saturday Night Live, of course. I do not want to fuck up this beautiful woman's name, Garceli Biovaes. Oh God, I apologize immensely, but God, she's beautiful. I think her and Jamie Foxx went out for a little bit. I think Christopher B. Duncan, funny dude. Ilya English. Yeah, good little cast, guys. I mean, I remember Jamie Foxx would do this thing where he would like put someone's or put his hand in front of someone's face and go whoosh, like that. Like that was kind of the catchphrase there. But yeah, decent little show. I mean, no one living color. I'll just say that. But still a little decent show. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I'm just gonna admit this. I always thought this was interesting because, like, you always wonder, like, oh, do your, yeah, you don't want to, like everyone's got a mother, right? And I remember one time I was just flipping the channels. I'm just watching a little bit of the show here, Jamie Foxx, and like my mom just enters the room and she goes, "Well, what are you watching?" I go, it's it's a Jamie Foxx show, Oh, he has a show. I'm like, yeah. Before he, started doing like movies, like kind of full time there, he had his own show. And she goes, really? I go, yeah. And my mom's like really looking at the screen. I'm like, wow, does my mom have a crush on Jamie Foxx? Really? I'm like, wow. Like, okay. So we got Jamie Foxx, Bradley Cooper, and Harrison Ford. Okay, cool. All right. So, and hey, listen. I'm assuming my parents love each other, but hey, if moving on. Then he did a short called "Date from Hell." There's not even a movie poster for this. Okay, and then I did Ali with the Malaka here. Will Smith here. He played Drew Bundini Brown. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. Again, you guys all know how I feel about Will Smith. Fuck him. All right. I mean, to me, that whole family's nuts. I don't know. But anyways, this movie was okay. I always, I'm not just saying that because I don't like Will Smith. The movie was okay. I always saw it more as a impersonation when he did Will Smith, or when he did Will Smith did Ali. If you want to see a very good documentary on Ali, there's a 4-part. PBS did a 4-part. It's long. Like each episode is like 2 hours. But I'm telling, if you want the full story on Ali and his life, watch this. It's PBS documentary on Ali. It is excellent. 4 episodes. Like I said, it's long. 2 hours each episode, 8 hours. But absolutely, it's the best thing I've seen describing Ali's life. Like no other documentaries or whatever. It's excellent. If you got the chance, check it out. So, but fuck Will Smith. Then he was in the Busta Rhymes music video, one of my favorite rappers of all time, featuring P. Diddy. To me, he'll always be Puff Daddy. I don't give a fuck. And Pharrell passed the Cavassier, the remix. Okay, a lot of people always forget that. If you get the original version of this song, it's still good, but the remix, this is the remix version. Okay, so I remember the video, very good video. At the end of the video, yeah, Jamie Foxx, they're kind of making fun of the, actually not kind of, they are making fun of the one scene where they go get some mushu in Rush Hour 2, where they're in the robes and they're in the red room with all the girls there or whatever. So good little video, great song. Don't this hit make my, I'm not saying the word. The point is, good song, good video. Why not show up in the video? Awesome. Aaliyah, Miss You. She was in that, he was in that video. Then he was in a movie called Shade, which I've never heard of this movie. Wow. Okay, for some reason it lists people in the movie, and yet they have a guy. You know, it's funny. You look at the movie poster, it looks like, yeah, it is Sylvester Stallone. Okay, I'm very, and yet he's not in the cast. I'm very confused. Okay. Yeah, what is this? A group of hustlers encounter the Dean and pull off a successful sting that results in their pursuit by a vengeful gangster. 6.3 to 10. Okay, so maybe passable. Again, they have all the Jamie Foxx and the Melanie Griffin. I'm very confused. How come they don't list them in the actual credits here? Okay. Gabriel Bryan, great actor. Well, this is very weird. Okay, well, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, it might be one of those movies you might just have to check out of curiosity. Then he was in the music video Twista, featuring Kanye West and Jamie Foxx, of course. Slow Jams, I already talked about then. Huge song, we all know that. Redemption, the Stan Tukey Williams story, where he played Stan Tukey Williams. Okay? Now, if you don't know the story about Tukey Williams here, tough motherfucker. Okay? Former leader of the Crips gang. I never saw this one, I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, 6.3 to 10. Okay, it's not a bad rating. It's okay, I guess. I mean, I never saw this one, so I can't say much about it. But I know a little bit of the story with Tukey Williams, but yeah, I might have to check that out. Chappelle Show. He showed up as a black Tony Blair. Listen, again, Chappelle. Listen, you know, how many people can say that they've been part of not one but two of the best sketch shows of all time? Okay, Chappelle. Again, I could do a whole podcast on that guy. I plan to in the future, but you know, awesome show. He's in my top 5 of comedians of all time, so that's awesome. Breaking All the Rules. I've never heard of this one either. That's some funky hair, man. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to bother with this one. This looks like just a quick little paycheck. But also in 2004 is a busy year. So he had Redemption, Stan Tukey Williams, Chappelle Show appearance there, Breaking All the Rules. Okay, and Collateral. Okay, so we talked about this before. He plays a character named Max. Okay, so I'm going to give a spoiler. So if you haven't seen this movie yet, just forward a little bit. I'm going to give away a little bit of the ending here. So starts now. Okay, so in the beginning of the movie, you see like him driving the cab. I mean, the whole point is like he's a cab driver and he picks up Tom Cruise, whatever, and Tom Cruise pays him. You know, he's a hitman and pays him for the night, whatever, because you know it's just cheaper. So Jada Pinkett Smith, who we all know how I feel about her husband, she's right in the beginning of the movie, and I'm thinking to myself like, I don't think this is just a cameo. It almost seems like her character's gonna be led on to something else later. So to me, like one thing I don't like about movies, and this is the thing that always kills it with me in movies, is that if a movie is predictable, it just kills it for me. I almost want to turn it off. Now, I didn't with this movie. It's still a great movie. Okay, Tom Cruise does a great job. Jamie Foxx, great job. Tommy puts Jamie through a lot of shit here. I think it's worth way more than 500. But anyways, no, but this is a great movie. But her character comes later on, and you find out like she's one of the people that he's got to kill, and it kind of, I don't know, it kind of gave it away for me. You know what I mean? So like I had to kind of ignore that, put that to the side. But still, all in all, good little movie. I only watched it once. I haven't watched it since it came out, but I remember it being a pretty good movie. I haven't seen it for so long. I forgot a lot about it. I forgot even Mark Ruffalo's even in the movie. I forgot about that. Peter Berg, Bruce McGill, who I will love forever for Animal House. But yeah, like I said, I haven't seen this movie in a while, but I remember it being a pretty good movie. I almost wish that Tom Cruise would take more roles like this. And yeah. So yeah, it's just it's weird seeing him with the whole Richard Gere hair, but all in all, pretty good movie. So again, I don't want to give that much away. I mean, I kind of give away the ending, but the point is, good movie. I check it out. And again, same year, 2004. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if I told you the star of Booty Call in 1997, okay, was it 7 years later? Would be nominated for Best Actor for playing Ray Charles, in a movie, I would think you're on crack. I mean, but it actually happened, and it really, Snoop Dogg has a podcast. He does the GGN News there, and I remember he had Jamie Foxx on there, and he's just telling all these stories, how he had the parties and all that, and whatever, and then at one point he just like, he's like, oh, I got to do this character, and then all of a sudden he just breaks into the character. He whips out the shades, and he just breaks into Ray for like 5 seconds, and you realize like how talented like Jamie Foxx really is. Like he just breaks into that character like nothing. I mean. So obviously we all know the story of Ray Charles. I mean, his work just speaks for himself. I mean, ask any rapper; they've sampled his stuff many times. But I mean, the guy had like basically like a 50-year career. I mean, it's insane. I mean, I don't even want to even give away a lot of what happens in this movie. I mean, I remember there's one. I mean, obviously. Ray Charles was blind, and I remember there's one scene where, like in the beginning, like he's getting paid, and the one guy tries to like give him like, I don't know, ones or something instead of like hundreds or 50s, and his one buddy catches him. Like bro, I don't know who the fuck would have the balls to do that to a blind person. I mean, that is insane. But and then it goes into his his problems that he had with drugs, and it's a hell of a life. I mean, it's pretty insane. And Jamie Foxx, I mean, before Ray Charles died, and he died, I think, just before the movie came out, or just after. And there's a great part where it shows him with Ray Charles, and he's just jamming with him, and it's just crazy. I mean, it's just I mean, that's I picture what Jamie Foxx is, all that she's been through in his life, and now he's made up to this, man. Like this is crazy. I mean, but he's earned it. Like he did a phenomenal job, and it's one of those roles that he played, and like you just knew he was going to win Best Actor. It's not even. There's no point even getting other nominees like for this movie. I mean, like you just knew he was going to win it. I make it do what it do, baby. He killed it. I mean, he absolutely killed it. I mean, so it's just a great movie. And yeah, I mean, this goes without saying, but if you haven't seen it, you absolutely got to check out this movie. Yeah, it's, great cast too. I mean, you got the Regina King in there, Kerry Washington, Clifton Powell, who I'm still scared of. Great cast, guys. I mean, it really is just a great movie. I mean, they put a lot into this movie. 7.7 out of 10. Just give it an 8. Okay, shut up. Okay, it's a really good movie. So again, yeah, it's just a really, really good movie. Can't say enough nice things about it, but I could go into more detail, but it's one of those things you should just see for yourselves. Absolutely. So, again, if you have not seen this movie, check it out. Various artists, Wake Up Everybody. Jamie Foxx, music video. Okay, all right, fair enough. Keep on doing the music thing. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Then he did a movie called Stealth, where he played Lieutenant Henry Purcell. I think Jamie Foxx has even gone on the record and saying this movie sucks. I never saw it. It looked pretty bad. It got horrible reviews. It's kind of the gift and the curse. I mean, once you do a movie as good as Ray, it's like, okay, I mean, that next movie, I mean, you got to do something complete opposite. And I don't know. I was told it wasn't a good movie anyway. I never saw it, so yeah. Something to do about jets. Who cares? Kanye West featuring Jamie Foxx, Gold Digger. Already talked about that. I mean, huge song. We all know that. Jarhead, where he played Staff Sergeant Sykes. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you. I was once at a bar one time. I talked to an ex-Army guy, and I mentioned the movie Jarhead. Now, he got offended when I said the phrase or word Jarhead. I mean, it's kind of it basically means, like someone that is, like in the Army, and, it's kind of like the stereotype, whatever. But to some people, yeah, I mean, like he wasn't going to fight me or nothing, but he said, look, it's kind of an offensive term. It depends how you say it. So I just want to put that out there. So I don't know. I mean, the end of the movie, or the title of the movie, whatever. So, but I got to say, this is a good little movie. And yes, I am aware I did a podcast that said, I hate Jake Gyllenhaal. And yes, I am aware that Jake Gyllenhaal is in the movie. No shit. But it's a good little movie. Yeah, 7 out of 10. It's a pretty accurate rating. I mean, nothing too crazy, but, not a bad movie either. But, I liked it. I'll check it out. Jamie Foxx has like a little role in it. He's not like a main guy. He kind of has the one scene where I'm paraphrasing, but he says something like, I thank God for every day I'm in the Army, and like he goes, "Oorah," which is a saying that they use in the Army. But a good little movie. I'd check it out. Jamie Foxx featuring Ludacris, Unpredictable. We talked about that. Jamie Foxx featuring Kanye West, Extravaganza. Extravaganza. Yeah, there we go. I don't remember this one. I gotta be honest. Palooza. It's a TV series he did. He's in 3 episodes of that. Miami Vice. Okay. Where he plays Tubbs, Ricardo Tubbs. Where my parents and my uncle were excited to see this movie. I never really got into Miami Vice. It was a little bit before my time, but yeah, I didn't see this one. I gotta be honest. It kind of got mixed reviews too. It didn't, like, a lot of people liked it, some people didn't. Yeah, 6 out of 10. Yeah, it didn't do that well. I mean, rating wise, I don't know. Maybe money it did. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I remember Colin Farrell was really coming up at the time as well. So Jamie Foxx, it was a good little pairing here, I guess. So yeah. I mean, the main thing I remember about this movie is just like the trailer where they played the Linkin Park and Jay-Z song. Yeah, the mashup there. Good little album. A lot of people don't know this too, that they just assumed with Jay-Z, they just took the recordings from, the Black Album and just threw it in there. But no, he went in there at Linkin Park. They everybody recorded fresh new tracks and vocals. So, I mean, it was the same lyrics, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm just full of these facts. It's such a great life. Then he did T.I. featuring Jamie Foxx, Live in the Sky. Good little song, good little video. And then he did Dreamgirls, where he played Curtis Taylor Jr. Now, I'll say this before and I'll say it again. Eddie Murphy absolutely got robbed by Best Supporting Actor. He should have won that year. Alan Arkin won for Little Miss Sunshine. He was great in that role, don't get me wrong, but Like I even heard Eddie Murphy like he didn't win and then he just left the I don't know. I mean, but he should have won. I think he was pretty solid in that. Jamie Foxx, I remember Jamie Foxx was in it for a little bit, but Eddie Murphy absolutely got robbed. But overall, great little movie, great performances. Jennifer Hudson, great job. So there you go. Check it out. The Kingdom. Okay, so this movie, 7 out of 10. Good little rating, not bad. And again, kind of a warish movie there. Yeah, a team of U.S. government agents are sent to investigate the bombing of an American facility in the Middle East. Now, the one thing I remember about this movie is it was okay. But the last half hour, okay, I even heard that before I went to see this. I think I rented it or whatever. I don't know. Whatever we did in 2007. The last half hour of this movie is crazy. It's just all action. So it's one of those movies. And sometimes war movies are like that. They start off a little slow. It's more the talking, and then all the action hits at one point, and that's it. So the last half hour is crazy. I'll just say that. Neo featuring Jamie Foxx and Fabulous. She's got her own. There you go. I mentioned that before. The Soloist. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like this movie. I tried watching it. I couldn't get into it. I know Robert Downey Jr. and all that, but I couldn't get into it. Law-abiding citizen. Law-abiding citizen. Again, I wasn't. This is one of these movies where you could enjoy it, but you really gotta just turn your brain off. You know what I mean? Like, there's a scene in the movie, and I don't know if you haven't seen the movie by now, I doubt you will. But there's a scene in the movie where, the whole point is Gerard Butler's character is just like fucking with the court system, representing himself, blah blah. But it's just like. It's just stretched out too much. I don't know. I didn't buy the way he got out of jail and all this. And there's a scene where like I think was it the judge is on the cell phone there, and like the cell phone blows up in her face. And I literally said to myself a few seconds later, I said, I guarantee you the cell phone is gonna blow up in her face, and it did. It's one of those movies. Yeah, I just wasn't buying it. Sorry. Jamie Foxx featuring T-Pain, Blame It. We all know how big of a hit that is. Valentine's Day. Obviously, I didn't see that. Artists for Haiti. We Are the World. 25 for Haiti. Jamie Foxx was a part of that, I guess. But it's one of those. The original was way better. This was almost considered a failure. This song. Malice in Wonderland, Snoop Dogg, they've paired up a few times. Usher featuring Nicki Minaj, Little Freak. Guess Jamie Foxx was in that one. LMFAO. I tell you, I can't tell you how much I cried when these two guys broke up. He was the video. Yes, I guess he was in that. I'm Still Here, the one with Joaquin Phoenix there, where he's just a Malaka the whole movie. The whole thing on Letterman was funny, but it's just I don't know. The movie itself, it was a documentary. It just wasn't good. It just I don't know. I said that before I did the Joaquin Phoenix podcast there, but I forgot Jamie Foxx even made an appearance in that. Due Date. Jamie Foxx was in one scene there where, let's just say this is not what you do with ashes from a dead body. But I like this movie. This movie's all right. I mean, this movie's a lot of people have compared it to like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I mean, listen, it doesn't come close to that. It's still a funny movie, but I mean, it's no Planes, Trains. We all know that. But still, a good little movie. I'd check it out. Rio, he does the voice of Nico, Easy Money. Horrible Bosses. Yes, he was the guy that's supposed to set up the. He didn't even set it up. Like he's at the bar and he has trouble drinking his drink for some reason. I don't know. He has like the worst straw ever. And he just tells them, why don't you guys kill all your boss? He's like, that's it? That's the advice that we paid for? Okay, sure. Good little movie. Yeah. I know Kevin Spacey's in it. What are you going to do? The second one is horrible. Don't see the second one. The first one is by far the best one. The Brainstorm. So Shorty did. I didn't see that one. Django Unchained. Oof, where he plays Django. Oh, Django. Great fucking movie. First of all, Quentin Tarantino has never come up with a bad movie. Okay? People nitpick all their, certain movies he's done. Oh, this one's not as good. Shut up. Okay? His shit's going to be fucking discussed in universities 50 years from now. Okay? Shut up. Fucking phenomenal cast. Okay? You got Leo in there. You got Jamie Foxx in there. Now, apparently, Jamie Foxx was not the first choice. They wanted the other, or the Malaka there, Will Smith, okay? Thank God. Okay, it's too violent. I can't do this. I can't actually do a good movie. I'm going to just hit people instead. Fuck off, moron. I hate Will Smith. Fucking hate this guy. Hate him. And not because only Wild Wild West. He's just him, his family, and his stupid wife who her show got canceled on Facebook. Thank God. His Malakia's kids. I don't know. I whip my hair back and forth. It's not a song. You can't make a song about whipping your fucking hair. And now he's gonna do Bad Boys 4. Who gives a listen? I'm gonna get back to Django Unchained for a second, but let me rant here. Listen, the only fucking thing this guy can do right now is Bad Boys. That's it. Okay. For two reasons. One, because nobody wants to work with this fuck. And two, I love Martin, okay? Don't get me wrong. But, realistically, they should have been on Bad Boys 10 by now, okay? I don't know why they stalled all this shit. And, I don't know, poor Martin's got to pretend to like Will Smith now. And, it's a whole thing. Yeah, Will Smith is a cool dude. No, he's not. Shut up. Fuck. Martin, I get it, man. A paycheck's a paycheck. I get it, okay? But come on, man. Deep down, if we hook you up to a lie detector, he did some fucked up shit to Chris. Okay, come on. Even you can admit that. Okay, so moving on. Django Unchained fucking kicks ass, okay? I've only seen this movie once, but I remember it was fucking awesome. I should watch it again. It was... Oof. This is almost like a... I remember Snoop Dogg was talking about it, and he said it's almost like a black superhero. And that's how Quentin kind of described it too, because people think of it as like a slavery movie, but even Quentin says he's a slave just in the beginning, but then the rest of the movie it's almost like he's like a fucking superhero. And Christoph Waltz, these two guys together, they did a great combination. Awesome. These guys were great together. Leo, forget it. Leo always kicks ass in everything he does. I should do a podcast about him. But the one scene where he's giving the speech and he smears the blood on Kerry Washington, that was all real. He actually cut his hand. He improv the whole thing, and even afterwards, he even got an applause by the cast there. So it's just Samuel Jackson there, Walton Goggins. Again, I could do a podcast just on this movie alone, which I should one day. I should. I just saw the Harvey Weinstein logo. Oh, fuck. Anyways, the point is, this is a great movie. Great action. Okay, so the N-word was said one too many times. Okay, but imagine that, ladies and gentlemen, making us, kind of a slavery movie, and the N-word is said. Are we really shocked here? Come on. I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying. But still, this is a great movie. Jamie Foxx did a great job. I like the way you die, boy. That was great. He's just getting revenge on all these fuckers. Yeah. But he told a story on Howard Stern how he did the first scene he goes in there and he says it kind of like the line I'm here da, 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 da. And then he does a great impersonation of Quentin. He's like okay cut okay I was afraid this was gonna happen yeah and he pulls him on the side. He's like, listen, you can't do it like that, you got to do it like this and that. So Quentin puts him in his place, and tells him, look, man, like I love you, but you can't do it like that. You gotta do it like this, like. And Quentin's always said, like when people read his scripts, people got to understand what the fuck I'm saying, And listen, you're working with Quentin. He won't steer you wrong. You know what I mean? He knows what the fuck he's doing. Just, so a guy like Jamie, he's been doing it for a while, even before this. He knows it's a big opportunity. He's like, you know what? Just, tell me what to do. I'll do it. That's it. And everything worked out. I mean, this is a great movie. I should watch it again. I haven't watched it since it first came out. But yeah, a good little soundtrack too, by the way. You got Rick Ross on there too. Yeah, imagine that, Rick Ross on a Quentin Tarantino movie. Boos. Thank you, Rick Ross. Please don't kick my ass. But awesome movie, Django Unchained. You got Quentin in there. Jamie Foxx. It's awesome. It's again, you haven't seen this movie, go see it. I don't know what your problem is, but go see it. Okay, go see every one of Quentin Tarantino's movies. Okay. I know it's going to be tough for everybody out there to not see breaking all the rules, but if you can, see Django Unchained. Oh, Django. White House Down. I didn't see it. I don't give a shit. I want to Channing all over your taint. It's stupid. Didn't they do this on like Jimmy Kimmel or some shit? I don't know. It's okay. So Jamie Foxx is in there. Okay. And Jandro Sands featuring Emily Sandy. God, I fucked up all these names. And Jamie Foxx. This game is over. Okay, I'm assuming this is a song. Yeah, music video. Okay, sounds about right. Okay. Pharrell Williams happy. He's happy. He's happy. He's happy after he saw the money for sure. So Jamie Foxx was in the music video. He was one of the dancers. Okay, I didn't even know that. What's funny about this song is like people don't even realize like. So the movie comes out in the summer. What was it? Despicable Me or whatever, right? Okay, I think it came out like in August that year. So, the song is out. Okay, the Pharrell Williams Happy song is already out. Then months later, I think the movie doesn't come until Blu-ray till like November. And then Pharrell says, you know what? Why don't we make a video based on the song? Because I even remember when the movie came out, I remember seeing the commercials like in the background. I'm happy. Like I remember the song. I was like, the song's already been out for like fucking months. Like August, September, October, November. 4 months here. So then they come with the video and forget. The rest is history. It just explodes. So sometimes it takes a while for a song to just catch on. I mean, even another Pharrell song, the Blurred Lines. I mean, that song was out for like 3 months before it became a huge hit. I mean, people don't realize this. I don't know, white people. I don't know. They're always slow on catching up on things. The point is, okay, good song. I didn't even realize Jamie Foxx was in the video, so there you go. Rio 2, Nico. Well, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Oh, God, what a stinker. Oh, my God. Oh, my fucking God. Oh, first of all, I just want to say this. Andrew Garfield, you're not a good Spider-Man. I'm sorry. I know. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care. I don't remember him being a skater. I just. This movie was horrible. It's too. They tried to make this into a love story. I mean, I don't know. Jamie Foxx did his best, I guess. I guess people were wondering like, why is Electro blue? I don't know. This is just all. It's bad. I mean, the first one was okay. The Amazing Spider-Man was okay. All right, but Oh, I feel like crying here. No, just horrible. A Million Ways to Die in the West. Yes, that's right. At the end of the movie, he played. Okay, so I wasn't sure about it. I just assumed it was the character Django he played at the end. There's at the end of the movie, the credits, whatever. I mean, the whole movie's a spoof. It's okay. It's got its good moments here and there. I don't know. I mean, it's no Ted, but whatever. And then the whole joke is they have, Jamie Foxx's Django character Unchained, or from the movie Django Unchained, show up, and there you go. Horrible Bosses 2. Sucked. Annie. I never saw. Although we all know the story, It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of kisses, we get tricked. Instead of some kisses, no, we get tricked. It's a hard knock life. Sleepless. Never saw this one. Oh no. You know what? No, I did see a little bit of this one. No, this wasn't good. I don't know. Even Jamie Foxx in an interview said it was shit. I missed the music video. Hold on. My apologies. Kevin Gates featuring Trey Songz. Oh jeez. That guy. Just him and Brett Ratner. I don't know. Just I don't know. Google those names when you get a chance. And Ty Dolla $ign and. Well, they put and twice for some reason. Okay. Jamie Foxx, Jam. There you go. Kevin Gates, he's a funny guy. I don't know. I've seen him in interviews. I don't know. He's not afraid to voice his opinion. That's good. Baby Driver. Listen, we all know Kevin Spacey's in this, but let's try to ignore that. All in all, pretty good movie. Yeah, good little cast of people. Jamie Foxx has a little role in it. Yeah, good little cast. After being I say this word? Coerced. I'm sorry. It's funny. I think this is the first time I'm actually seeing the word coerced in text. Okay. 39 past the hour. Into working for a crime boss, a young getaway driver finds himself taking part in a heist doomed to fail. We've all been there. Yeah, so the one kid here, what's the kid's name here? Ansel Elgort. Ever seen this guy? I don't know, he looks familiar. Ever seen him in something else, or? No, I guess not. Okay. But regardless, very good movie, very good role. Yeah, classic heist movie. When you first see this movie, you're like, oh my god! You see all the actors like John Berthal, John Hamm, Jamie Foxx. You're like, okay, is this just going to be all cameos, whatever? But it's actually a pretty solid movie. So again, don't want to give a lot away, but if you have the chance, check it out. Yeah, I don't know how it did in the box office there. I could check, but yeah, and that's it. So, a good movie. I would definitely check it out. I'm not really building it up as much as I should, but it is a good movie. Trust me. Demi Lovato, sorry, not sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. That's where it comes from. Jamie Foxx is in there. White Famous. So, here's the thing. White Famous only lasted one season. Jamie Foxx, I think, helped produce this show. He showed up in even a few episodes. I love Jay Farrell. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the guy's excellent impersonations, all that. I still feel he's got a pretty bright future, but yeah, this was not a good show. I mean, the whole point was just, a black guy trying to come up in the whole Hollywood world, and amongst all these stupid white people, and let's be honest, we are. But it wasn't good. But the problem was Tom Kapinos, who the guy's got to be Greek. Salute. He's one of the creators of this. They should have did one more season of Californication, and instead of doing this show, they should have did that. That's just my thing. I mean, it's just, I don't know, but. Again, not the best show, but with Jamie Foxx, I don't know, he shows up in a little bit there, try to promote the thing, I don't know, but it wasn't the best show. I'll just be honest with you. Migos featuring Drake, Walk It, Talk It. Now, I'm almost positive that they got the Walk It like I Talk It, or the whole thing there, like from Terrence Howard, Hustle and Flow. Come on, man. Man. Wow, man. You changed, man. Fuck happened to you, man? Thank you. Yeah, so there's a scene where he says it in that, he says that line in the movie, so I'm pretty sure that's where they got it from, but instead of Don Cornelius, he plays Rondell Lyrius. I get it. That was Jamie Foxx's character. Good little song, good little video. There we go. Robin Hood. Oh, can we please stop making Robin Hood movies? For fuck's sakes, please, please, please. We get it, man. We get it. Okay, like Robin Hood. He lived with his merry men. In the woods. Pause. But just stop it. This wasn't a good movie. Let's move on. Neo Yokio, TV series. All right. Live in front of the studio. Oh, okay. So live in front of studio audience, Norman Lear's All in the Family. Okay. So he played George Jefferson. So keep in mind, this is actually pretty cool. If you have the chance to see it live, like they did, the episode live on the air. So if you fuck up your lines, you're screwed. So, of course, of all people, Jamie Foxx fucked up his line, and he's just, and then at one point he just like does the George Jefferson dance, like just like go through the scene, whatever. So it's pretty funny if you have the chance to see it. But it's just, I mean, All in the Family is one of my favorite shows of all time. So it's cool they did this. Big shout out to Norman Lear. I mean, that guy, I think he's like 100 or something. And that guy's still, I mean, look up that guy's catalog and everything he's done for television. I mean, God bless that man. So, I mean, that was a cool move by Jamie Foxx to do that for sure. I mean, that's a huge honor. Live in front of a studio audience, it's a TV series. Just Mercy. Never heard of this one. This one, the one with Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. Okay, yeah. This one was all right. Yeah, it was all right. I like this one. Yeah. Okay. World-renowned civil rights defense attorney Brian Stevenson works for free, a wrongly condemned death row prisoner. Yeah. I remember this one. Yeah. Good little performance. I liked it. Check it out when you get a chance. 30 for 30, he's the narrator. Like I said, voiceover work. Easy money. Project Power. I wasn't, it's, Then he did the movie Soul, where he played Joel. Now, I'm told this is a really good movie. I'm not really up to date with all these recent Disney movies. I mean, like I said, I'm a kid of the 90s. I grew up with Lion King and Aladdin and all that. But I was told it's a pretty good movie. I mean, 8 out of 10, that's not bad. So he plays the boss of Joe. There you go. Dad, Stop Embarrassing Me. Brian Dixon. What's this? Wow. 4.2 out of 10. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, it's an old Jamie Foxx show. I'll tell you that much. I never even heard of this one. Okay. Spider-Man, No Way Home. Okay. So, again, I could do a whole podcast on this, the whole Spider-Man series. I probably will one day. Well, I don't know. It depends if you guys are good or not. But yeah, this is definitely one of the best superhero movies I've seen in my life. Definitely up there. Definitely top 10. I don't know, top 5, but it's, I mean, great way to end the series with Spider-Man here. Who's the guy? Tom Holland. Yeah, he did a good job. I always said with Tom Holland playing Spider-Man, it was very, I don't know, it was just me, but it's almost like reminiscent to, it's almost kind of like a Back to the Future Michael J. Fox kind of thing. Like, I don't know if it's just me or I don't know. He's kind of reminiscent to that. I don't know, whatever. But, I mean, literally everybody's in this movie. Zendaya, did I say that right? Yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch, Jacob Batalon, Jon Favreau, Jamie Foxx, Alfred Molina, William Dafoe, who, I mean, scares me. Awesome actor, though. Benedict Wong, Andrew Garfield. He's a good actor, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to get Andrew Garfield shit. I mean, Hacksaw Ridge, okay, it was done by Mel Gibson, whatever, but he was good in that. But Spider-Man, I'm not buying it. Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man, for sure. And the second one of that one, the one with the octopus guy there we go. But anyways, I mean, they went all out on this movie. Special effects, actors, and definitely the Jamie Foxx character, okay, Electro, they absolutely improved on this role. It looked better. I mean, you actually saw yellow, it's what the character originally was. The dialogue's better, the characters, it's just all around better. Like, everything they improved on in this movie, for sure, especially his character, for sure. But this is a awesome movie. I mean, if you love superhero movies, absolutely check out this one. It's crazy. Actually, when I went to go see the movie, ironically, out of all the Spider-Mans that popped up, Andrew Garfield, for some reason, got the bigger applause. I don't know why. What's funny, too, is when I saw the movie, I was sitting next to this one guy, and I mean, this guy was just massive. I mean, this guy was like fucking huge. He's like 250, but like all muscle. And he's with another guy who's like sitting next to him. His buddy there, his gym buddy, I guess, whatever. And I'm just sitting there. We're kind of, we're not fighting over the armrest because the guy's way bigger than me. I'm like, fuck it, you can have it. And then at one point, I finally hear him speak, and it was funny because like we're all excited to see these movies like on the big screen, whatever. All these like superheroes, show off their stuff on the in the movies, and then all of a sudden I hear him speak, and he goes. To his buddy, he's like, "Oh my god, I'm so excited for this! Oh my god, I can't wait! Like, so it's just funny to see this like big guy act like a 5-year-old. You know what I mean? Yeah. Of course, I didn't say that. I'm just kind of, laughing at myself here. But again, anyways, but awesome movie. Definitely improved on the Electro Max Dillon role in this movie. If you love superhero movies, absolutely check out this one. Like I said, the Tobey Maguire, the second one is probably my favorite Spider-Man movie, but this one is. It's pretty good. It's pretty close. So there you go. $1 Million Wheels. He was on an episode of that. Dem Tin Cell Ton Homies. The Hollywood Guys. All right. I have to check this one out. I have no idea what this is. I don't even know the description. Okay, well. There you go. Day Shift. Okay, so this is probably the most recent thing I've seen Jamie Foxx in. I believe it's a Netflix movie too. Plays a character named Bud Jablonski. Okay, so I gotta say this. The rating on this movie is not that good. It's only 6.1 out of 10. I thought this was a great movie. Again, it's one of these movies where, you're bored on a Saturday, Sunday, whatever, pop it in, pop it in, fucking... Oh, just showed my age. I'm talking about VCRs now. Okay, but, go on Netflix and check it out, okay? If you have Netflix, obviously it's free. But I thought it was a good movie. It was a hardworking, blue-collar dad just wants to provide a good life for his quick-witted 10-year-old daughter. His mundane San Fernando Valley pool cleaning job is a front for his real source of income, hunting and killing vampires. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you. I am absolutely sick of this vampire shit. I mean, all these shows and, I don't know, people falling in love with, like, in the woods and shit and turning into wolves. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. But this is a good little movie. It's more just to have fun with. I thought it was a really good movie. And, obviously Jamie Foxx is in it. Snoop Dogg is his buddy in here, and he fucking kills it. He plays a character named Big John Elliott. Snoop's awesome in this movie. Like, he really is. I mean, Snoop will, pop in a movie here and there, whatever, but I thought he was fucking great in it. Megan Good, she's always good. But the point is, great little movie. I mean, again, not the best rating, but I don't know. I had a fun time watching it. I thought it was pretty good. Good action. I mean, I don't know. I liked it. Yeah. Oh, Dave Franco. Yeah, he's in it too, but he's good too. Yeah, he was in all those 21 Jump Street movies. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's a good dude. He's married to the girl on that was on Community, right? Yeah. Point is, good little movie. Check it out. All right, you'll have fun. Trust me. But I'm telling you, Snoop Dogg absolutely kills it in the movie, literally. But he's, I think he's the highlight of the movie. To be honest, I thought he was great in it. It says here, Jamie Foxx featuring Jay Young, MDK, and Sam Pounds. Fuck, I don't know any rappers anymore. Mowing Down Vamps Snoop Dogg remix. Okay, oh, I haven't seen this. Okay, maybe it's for the movie. Yeah, Day Shift. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay, yeah, cool. All right, I think it's the song that they play at the end there. Okay, cool. And it says here he's got 11 things coming out. Okay, so let's check it out. Okay, we got I don't know if I go from the bottom here at the top, down to the bottom. Okay, The Burial. He's got coming out. All right. We got here. Wow, I mean, we still keep him busy here. I mean, 11. Again, see, guys. Again, like early '90s, he started, and he's still doing it now. 2023, and he's still got 11 things coming up. I mean, this guy's, he knows how to keep himself busy for sure. So what do you got here? Okay, so you got The Burial. Okay, kind of looks like a creepy thriller. You got Alan Ruck in there, Tommy Lee Jones. All right. Yeah, I haven't seen Tommy Lee Jones in anything in a while either. Signal Hill. You got okay. All right, Elizabeth Banks. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. Cocaine Bear, not the best movie. Anthony Mackie. There you go. Okay. Just trying to speed through things through here. Groove Tales. Woo! No, it's DuckTales. I'm sorry. He plays a character named Biggs. What was this here? Mice compete in a street dance competition. Okay, I'm assuming it's a cartoon. Jamie Foxx and Dave Bautista. These guys are way too big to play mice. All-Star Weekend. Okay. Two buddies form a rivalry over their favorite American basketball player. Okay. Robert Downey Jr., Benicio del Toro. Okay. Eva Longoria. There you go. Oh, reuniting again. Jeremy Piven. There you go. That's a guy. Listen, I just want to say this about Jeremy Piven. That guy got a lot of shit a few years ago for the whole #MeToo movement. I don't know. I don't think anything was ever proven with this guy. I think he's a fucking great actor. I mean, if you watch him in Entourage, he's fucking awesome. I heard they might even bring that back. So there you go. Snoop Dogg's gonna be in there too. Look at that. Fuck, they got tons of people. Back in Action. Okay, so this movie I heard a little bit about. Like Cameron Diaz, she's been kind of just chilling for the last couple of years. Apparently there's a little rift between. I don't know if it was her and the director or her and Jamie Foxx allegedly or something, and I don't know. Something going on there. I don't know. Who knows? Glenn Close is in it, so there you go. Okay, there's no plot. I just think it's funny that they don't have a movie poster, but they just show Cameron Diaz like she kind of looks sad and it just shows Jamie Foxx just like holding her arm and kind of like okay. Okay. The Wild Bunch. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Okay, so a gang of American bandits try to elude bounty hunters during the Wannings, Waning, sure. Days of the Wild West, a remake of the 1969 film, directed by Sam Peckinpah. Okay. Huh, interesting, okay. So it's rumored, okay, to have him, Michael Fassbender, okay, Peter Dinklage, okay. Huh. Okay, better not fuck that up. That's all I'm gonna say. Tyson. Guess what this is about? Mike Tyson. Okay, so a biographical TV series about Mike Tyson. Okay, so it's not a movie; it's a TV series. I could have sworn, didn't they just make a Mike Tyson TV series? And I don't know, it was okay. I don't know. I felt, I don't know, they got a lot of, I don't know, they got some shit for it, but I don't know. What are you going to do? Tin Soldier. Okay. Tin Soldier. Okay. Coming soon. Okay. Oh, here we go. Robert De Niro. You got Scott Eastwood, John Leguizamo. Okay. Rita Ora. Lovely woman. Okay. So you got that going there. It was a U.S. combat veteran seeking their purpose and path forward. Now the government is concerned with the rapid rise of the well-armed, highly trained, and eternally devoted Shinjas in the Shinjas, not ninjas, in the cult-like program. Okay. When does this guy sleep? Is he aware that he needs sleep? Or this is too much. God is a bullet. He is? Okay. No, that's the name of the movie. What is this? When Vice Detective Bob Hightower, Police Academy? No. Finds his ex-wife murdered and daughter kidnapped by a satanic cult. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Bob is frustrated by bumbling, botched official investigations. Bob quits the police force, gets tattoos, and infiltrates the cult to hunt down the charismatic cult leader. Oh, there's more. Cyrus, with the help of the cult's only female victim escapee, the brilliantly damaged Case Hardin, Bob is led down the rabbit hole to save his daughter, and Case sees the opportunity to claim back her power from the cult that took so much away from her. Will it be good? Who knows? Who's in it here? That guy. What's his name? Nikolai Coster-Waldau. I think I said it right. Ethan Suppi. Mia Monroe. January Jones. Jonathan Tucker. Okay. God is a bullet. That's all we know. They cloned Tyrone. Okay. Is Jamie Foxx playing Tyrone, or that's no, he's not. He plays Slick Charles. Okay. A series of eerie events thrusts an unlikely trio onto the trail of a nefarious. It's 2 hours in, guys. I'm tired. Government conspiracy in this pulpy mystery caper. Okay, look at the picture here. Okay, he's got like a fro, but it's like one of those like fros you'd see in like the mid '80s. So it's like 80% of it is down, or sorry, 80% of it is up, and 20% is just a little lower. Okay, you'll see the picture. Don't worry. He's got sideburns and everything. Okay. So the last thing, oh geez, how does he do this? One more, that's it. And it's a movie called Strays, and he plays a character named Bug. An abandoned dog teams up with other strays to revenge on his former owner, which is pretty much the plot of every dog's life. Okay, you got Will Ferrell in there, Isla Fisher, lovely woman. Rob Riggle, Will Forte, Randall Park, Harvey Guillén, Sofia Vergara, oh Madonna. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm exhausted just reading this shit. He's got I think it's pretty obvious at this point that Jamie Foxx has to take a break. It might be just pure exhaustion at this point. It's you heard all the things he had before, and again, he's like 55, which is that's pretty crazy. He looks he looks like he's 25. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I think at this point, Jamie Foxx just has to just take it easy, and I get it, man. You got a good little role here, doing all the movies and everything, but hate to sound cheesy, but health is wealth, man. I mean, you got to take care of yourself first. And hey, you know, if you need some time off, take a year or two off, don't worry, man. I mean, people aren't going to forget you. You know, I mean, this guy's a multi-talented guy. I mean, he's already made his mark, that's for sure. But yeah, so, you know, I'm told he's doing better now, and we'll see what happens in the future. Hopefully he can just rest up and get back to doing what he loves. But I'll say this. I mean, you know, musician, actor, executive producer, movies, music, booty call, interviews with Denzel Washington. You get your hands off me. Listen, how many people can say they have all these abilities like Jamie Foxx?
Sing, you got any plastic wrap, man?
Yeah, in there, back next to the onions.
All right, what's so funny?
Yeah, you look like you guys. You got to lick it before you kick it. You got to make it something wet before you stick it.
Hey, Camel Cowboys. We ain't here for that. We just want to get some rap and then we out of here.
Oh yeah, no. Most people come in to buy it. 11:02 in the morning. You got to punch it before you munch it. You got to work it before you jerk it. Jerk. Boom. Sha-la-la-la-la. Boom. Sha-la-la-la-la. Boom. Sha-la-la-la-la. Boom.
See, this is why I'm in favor of the immigration reform laws, because you motherfuckers are fresh off the boat and you're already fucking with people.
Oh my God, take a breather. You feel better?
Feel better.